Hey everyone, you're welcome to today's live. You're welcome. Who's going to be the first to drop a comment today? So in today's video, we're talking about how, you can move to these amazing countries, for work. If they have amazing alternatives to Canada and the UK. Yeah, so if you want to move abroad for work, this is the video for you. And it is mind-blowing. This is like the one video you need to watch this year if you want to migrate abroad for work. Trust me on that. I'm going to be sharing massive, useful information here that is going to help you on your journey. All right, so please do stick with me to the end of the video so that you can get all the information. This is a live stream. Okay, so you know how it is, how we do it on our live streams. We get to interact. You ask your questions, I answer them, after I've showed you all the information you need to know. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can see exactly how to get this done. Okay, so if you've clicked to watch this video, that means you're interested in moving abroad for work. So you are in the right place. Okay, you're welcome. I'm super excited. Well, I always am. I'm always super excited. But I just got off the phone just before I started this live stream. I've been on the phone with someone whose visa just came out today. He just received his passport back today, and his visa was stamped. And I'm so happy about it because, he was so happy about it as well. He saw my video for the first time. He joined our live stream for the first time in January, just last month. He watched for the first time, and he sent me an email saying he wanted to, move abroad and needed me to assist him with his visa application, which I did. I applied for his visa in January, okay, just last month, and today he got his passport back. His visa has been stamped and he's so happy about it. So, I mean, this is just February 5, so he actually got his visa in less than 1 month. Yeah. He got his visa in less than 1 month and he's super ecstatic about it. It's a tourist visa. He wants to explore one of these countries that allow tourists, to get jobs and apply for a work permit while still in the country without having to go back home to do that, like it happens in the UK and so many other countries like that. So he just wants to go to the country as a tourist and explore the labor market because truth being, it's easier to get certain jobs when you're in the country than when you're outside the country, especially if you are not in a shortage occupation or if you are not like highly skilled. It's always better if you're in the country. See, he had been trying to move abroad for many years. He said he had tried things here and there, tried agents, and he joined our live stream just like this in January. And he sent me an email because I remember he said he was like very active in the comments that they said it was his first time, welcomed him as his first time and everything. And then after the live stream, he sent me an email saying he wanted me to apply for a visa for him. And I'm like, you're just watching me for the first time. Why do you want me to apply for your visa? I like knowing things like that. I like knowing what makes people, come to me for assistance. I always like to know, to be honest. So I asked him, and then he told me the reasons why he wanted me to apply for the visa for him, and we went ahead with it. And in just 1 month, less than a month from his visa appointment day, his visa is out. And he's going to be traveling ASAP, to go explore the labor market in this particular country. So I'm so happy for him. And I also want to appreciate you guys because it is because of your support that he got to see my channel. He got to see our live stream that day and join the channel, join the live stream. And then just in less than 1 month of joining the channel, his dream, of moving abroad is, coming to pass after many years of trying, so I just want to appreciate you guys because you never know how far your shares go. When I say please like the video, all those things help. Everything you do to support the community, it actually does help others, to get in contact with the information that is going to help them to also actualize their dreams. Okay, so when I say like the video, all of you guys that like the videos, all of you guys that share the videos, like I think about 2 weeks ago, I saw the stats from, YouTube, the number of shares, the number of times you guys share my videos, and I was mind blown. I think I shared that information on the community page. You can see that you guys share the videos a whole lot, and you're helping so many people without even knowing it, so thank you for all the support. Okay, I just remember in the Bible when Jesus said that it is more blessed to give than to receive. So you may be wondering, okay, you're here helping others, you're sharing information, helping others, and someone has gotten their visa before you. Don't feel bad. As long as it's a promise, God said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. It's not just money, giving your time, giving your support, giving knowledge, giving your talents, your gifts, whatever it is that you give to others, be rest assured that you're more blessed than the person that you're giving to. Okay, so yours is definitely gonna come, big time. Yours is gonna come as well. So I'm really happy about that. I have tried but not successful. Any assistance? What have you tried? Let me know what you've been trying, because that's another thing. You could be doing something that is not for you, because there are like 1 million pathways to relocate abroad, and all of them is not for you. So you need to find the exact one that is for you. Okay, so that's what you really need to do. When I hear people say they've tried for many years and nothing is happening, there is a big chance that you're trying the one that is not for you. Okay, so try to find out what is best for you. And if you don't know how to do it, I have over 400 videos on my channel at the moment, and if you binge watch the videos I have and you still can't figure it out, you can maybe book a call with me, book a private session with me, and I get to talk to you and tell you what is best for you based on your situation, your academic your level, your qualifications, budget, age, civil status, whatever. Just get to find out what pathway is best for you, because there is always something that is best for a particular person. Your case and your neighbor's case can't be the same, because you're not the same person. You all have different things going on. So what works for your neighbor may not necessarily work for you. One, you guys may not be in the same occupation. Two, you guys don't have the same level of skill. Three, you guys are not the same age. Four, you guys, there's so much that goes into it. So try and find what is for you, all right? So you're all welcome to today's live. Thanks for joining. I see all your comments, and let's see. Let me get to read a little of them. This is a live stream and we get to interact a lot. So let me just say hello to my peeps. Ifoma, you say, Jackie, good day. I'm able to be part of this live today. It's my first time, but not my first time seeing your wonderful video. Okay, first time on the live. That's amazing. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining. Jackie, thank you for sharing KDP. I have been selling. I got paid last week. Thank you again. I will upgrade to 300 pack. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, many people have been telling me that, they got paid last week, because Amazon pays every end of month, so people got paid last. I mean, this is so amazing. I'm so glad your books are selling. That is really good. So one thing we're going to do on this channel this year is, apart from travel and visa jobs and things like that, I am also going to be sharing opportunities to make money as well, because a big part of the whole travel thing, relocation, life, in general, you need money. Okay, so even being on this live right now, you need money. If you didn't have data, you won't be here. If you couldn't pay your electricity bill, you won't be here. So money is actually very important. I started a channel specifically to talk about ways to make money online, but I think I just need to put it right here on this channel. So I'm going to be sharing content about how to make money as well, because it's very important. I've been talking a lot about this publishing business I do, KDP, and many people, I would say over 100 people, have started their publishing business, and between December and now, and it's really, really working out for people. I get the feedbacks. People are always like, oh, Jackie, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And even today, before getting on this live stream, I saw an email from someone asking for other businesses that they can do. People have been asking me for other businesses because, you guys know what is going on. People need more money. So I'm going to be sharing. Don't be surprised when you see videos about other things like how to make money, side hustles, online businesses, work from home jobs, things like that. Don't be surprised when you see that kind of content right here on my channel, because this KDP alone that I talk about for like 5 minutes, in my video, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, it has really impacted lives a lot. Many people have started their businesses and are getting paid. Like, the one we see today said that he has gotten paid already. So, I'm going to be talking more about things like this. That's really amazing. I'm happy to hear. So if you're watching, you want to start your own KDP business, you can do that. Just check the description box below to see links where you can buy your manuscripts and then upload them on Amazon KDP and start selling and make your money. And you're going to get free training. So you don't need to know everything about publishing before you start. I didn't know anything. I also got trained by STACKLEE. I got manuscripts from STACKLEE, got trained by STACKLEE, and I've been making money ever since from my publishing business. So if you want to start, just buy a pack from STACKLEE, get the free training, and then start making your money as well. Okay, so you're all welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jackie, and on this channel I share information to help you move abroad. So if you're interested in content like this, please do subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell, so every time we come live, you could join, you get notified and you get to join us. Or I share a video, you get notified and you get to watch as well. Because if you want to move abroad, you need to be armed with so much information and stay updated as well, because things change all the time. So you need to know what is current, in the space to help you to migrate abroad. And the sole purpose of my channel is just to give you all the information you need. Like if you see in my videos, I tell you everything, so you can literally just do it yourself without having to spend money paying agents and whatnot, and it doesn't even work out at the end of the day. So just get the information, know how to do it yourself, and save that money you would have paid agents. All right, so that's why we are here. So today's video, I want to talk about job opportunities in Europe. And it's not just one country. It's not just 2 countries, not 3, not 4, not 5. So many countries that are currently experiencing labor shortage. And I want to show you how you can move down to these countries for work. There are currently over 4 million job vacancies in these countries, and you can easily move to these countries. It is way easier to move to these countries than to move to Canada and the UK. So if you have been struggling to move to Canada and the UK for the longest time, through the work route that is, and it seems not to be working, you're not able to get a visa sponsorship job, then you need to try these other countries, because it is easier to get it done. And they don't just focus on highly skilled jobs only. That you can get a job as a highly skilled person, semi-skilled, unskilled, call it whatever. People have gotten jobs as welder. People have gotten welding jobs with visa sponsorship. People have gotten carpentry jobs with visa sponsorship, IT jobs, web developer, graphics designer, so many. So, it's way easier to get jobs in this country, visa sponsorship jobs. And what I mean by visa sponsorship jobs is those jobs that, the employers have the license to hire from overseas. So they stand in, in immigration to say, yes, I want this person is coming, to my company, and that sort of thing. Like they sponsor, they stand in for you, in the immigration and say, bring this person to the country. So that's basically what visa sponsorship is, because it's not every employer in the country that has the license or is authorized to hire a foreign worker. There's a whole lot of paperwork and licenses that goes on behind the scenes before a company can hire from overseas. All right. So in these other countries that are not Canada and the UK that I want to share in this video, it is easier for these employers to get that license to hire from overseas. It is way easier. Okay. And like I said, there are currently over 4 million job vacancies in these countries, and we are going to be exploring that, right away. So you can apply and then move to these countries. All right. You can see here 4.4 million jobs. 4.4 million jobs are open. I mean, this is just mind blowing. It is just mind blowing. So you stand a greater chance of actually moving to these countries than moving to Canada and the UK. Canada is like so tough because LMIA is not like a walk in the park for Canadian employers. Getting that license to hire a foreign worker is really tough in Canada. So even where there is shortage, these employers can't hire from overseas because there is so much paperwork, layers and layers of paperwork for them to hire from overseas. So sometimes not even their fault. They do want to hire from overseas, but it's not easy for them. But thank God we have other countries that are easier, okay? So the countries we are going to be seeing on this job portal, this is a job portal, like a job board where, jobs from all over these countries, get on this board. So these are the countries you're going to be seeing. These are European countries. We see Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. And one thing I really love Europe, right? These countries that I just mentioned, what I love most about these countries is that they all operate the same way. All right. So if you go to Germany, you go to Sweden, it's almost like the same thing, same laws, same, I don't know how to explain it. They all work the same way. So you can be in any of these countries, you can choose any of them, and you may likely have like the same experience, okay? High quality of life, you have your basic amenities, you have solid healthcare, you have good education, it's safe for you to raise your children, safe for you even as an adult, So they basically work the same way. So you can basically choose any of these countries and move to, and you'll be having like almost the same experience, all right? That's basically how it is. Yeah, even though some countries are like more developed than others, like Germany, for example, is like so way developed than a country like Portugal, right? But Portugal is still a country you're going to live and still have a good quality of life, because it's, they all work. Do your research about these countries, so don't just focus on, I'm just saying this to say that you don't need to focus on the countries you are familiar with. Okay, you may see a country that you don't know a lot about. Just do your research into the country and find out what's going on there. Okay, don't be limited to just the ones you know about. Okay, I know UK since I was a child. I have an uncle that is in UK that I've never seen before. Also check other countries you've never heard about. There could also be something going on for you there. And you don't have to like stay in the country, the first country you move to doesn't have to be like where you settle for life. It can just be like you just go there for a year or two, move to another one. You have freedom of movement, as a matter of fact. And then these European countries, especially those that are in the EU, when you get your permanent residency in any of the EU countries and then eventual citizenship, in most of them you get that in 5 years. You naturalize into it after 5 years of living in the country legally, right? So once you get your EU citizenship, your EU card or whatever, you can move to any other EU country freely to live and work. So that's another amazing thing about this, okay? So let's get to look deeper into the job opportunities that are here. And yeah, so let me talk about the visa as well. So what happens is this: you get a job. When you have a job offer, right, the first thing you need to do is send your CV, apply for these jobs. When you get your job offer, you then apply for your work visa. Some countries it's work permit, some countries it's resident permit, whatever. But your visa, the visa that allows you to live and work in the country, that's basically what it is. Okay, so first things first, get your job offer, then apply for your visa. It works the same way in all the countries that I'm going to be talking about. Okay, the documents you need to apply for your visa in these countries are all the same thing. The same thing: your passport, your travel insurance, your passport photograph, what else? Your job offer, your work contract, proof of funds will not be needed because your company is sponsoring you. So it's basically same thing. So let me just get that out of the way. It all works the same way in all these countries. So choose anyone. You can apply to any one of your choice, and even the CV you're going to be applying with is the same format. Just get the Europass CV. Yeah, just get the Europass CV, and you can use that one CV to apply to all the countries that are on this list. Okay, so it's really amazing. But then again, anyway, that's another gist. You don't have to use like one CV to apply for every job because, okay, I'm gonna drop a video in the description. I did a video about how to write your CV, how to tweak your CV to apply for several jobs. I talked about things like that. So I'll probably just drop those links in the description box so that I don't get to talk about that again right here. Let's just go straight into the jobs. So if you want to know about how to write your CV to apply for jobs and why you should not use one CV to apply for all the jobs you want to apply for, please watch that video. And I also drop one for cover letter as well. I have a video for that as well. Okay. So there are 2 videos you should check out in the description box. I'll drop it after this. It's not there right now. After this, I'm going to drop it. All right. So yeah, so if you want to reach me one-on-one, I can see someone saying they want to talk to me. You can send me an email, okay? Or just book a session in direct. The link is in the description box to book a session with me if you want to talk to me. All right. Jackie Global Media. Let me drop it. So I'll be more than happy to assist you in your own journey. Okay, JackieGlobalMedia@gmail.com. So you can reach me through that email address, and I could get to, we could talk one-on-one. You get my number and everything. I could assist you to review your CV for the jobs you want to apply for. I could assist you to write a cover letter, assist you in your visa application as well. There is so much that I could assist you with if you're interested in that. So you can reach me on that level if you can't do it by yourself. But it's always my wish that you can do it yourself because I show you everything in my videos. I don't withhold any information. I just share everything so you can do it yourself. All right. Okay, so let's explore these countries once more. Let's see the country that has the most job openings. I can see Germany has 838,000. Okay, is it Germany that has the highest right now? Oh, Czech Republic has Germany has the highest, 838,000 job openings. I always say, and you guys, many people don't believe me when I say this, that the UK is not like the best. I'm sorry, UK is great country and everything. But when it has to do with the labor market, there are other countries in Europe that are faring way better than the UK. As a matter of fact, the biggest economy in Europe is actually not the UK, it is Germany. Okay, so we have stronger countries, and even in terms of salaries, in terms of quality of life, what else can we even use? Safety. There are other countries in Europe that are doing way better than the UK. There's Germany, there's Sweden, there's Denmark. These countries are faring so well, and you should definitely check them out. So see Germany here. So many jobs are open. France, the same thing. Czech Republic, 98,000 jobs. Belgium has 674,000, openings here. And, so many of them. So you can explore these other countries to get jobs. Okay. So let's open one of them. And you may be wondering, that these countries are not English-speaking countries. But you can get English-speaking jobs. They have jobs that are English-speaking, and depending on your occupation, no one cares what language you speak. They are English jobs. They're looking for English speakers. And many of these countries here have job openings in hospitality because these countries are really high. Their tourism industry is really booming. Like a country like Portugal, summer is ahead of us, and during summer, Portugal is full, and they always need people, to work in hospitality. So they usually have like all these seasonal jobs or things like that. So if you're in hospitality, Portugal should even be a country you should be looking at. You can get English jobs in Portugal for hospitality, even though not normally you don't really see so many English speaking jobs in Portugal, except it's in IT. But hospitality is one you can get jobs there. And then if you look at Greece, look at France, all these countries where people love to go for vacation, they have a lot of jobs open in hospitality industry, and they are in English because they like hiring foreigners for such positions because the tourism industry obviously is from people from all around the world. So they even need people that can speak English, that will be able to relate with the tourists that come into the country. All right. So yeah, let's see an example of jobs. So I just clicked Germany. So you can click any country that you're interested in applying to. All right. You change the language to English. So this is mechanical assembly operator, super heavy vehicle driver, structural quality inspector. So anyone you click, you're gonna see the details about the job. All right, you get to see details. So let's look at this. Let me see. Let's pick one to look at. This is thousands, hundreds of thousands of job openings in Germany at the moment. And I know people, even here, right here on the channel, for those that have been in the Telegram group, you've definitely seen, people. There was a time someone in the Telegram group actually got a job in Germany. In fact, several people. And please, whenever you get something, please, please let me know. Okay, I always love to get those feedback. Let me know that, you've gotten your visa, you've gotten your job, you've moved to another country. Because I remember a time when about two people, just in a space of 1 or 2 weeks, said they got jobs in Germany. The two of them were from Ghana, my Ghana viewers, and someone from Nigeria as well, from the channel, also got a job in Germany. That was some months ago. I think maybe sometimes, since I don't get to read all my emails anymore, I don't get to see all those information. But please, whenever something works out for you, please let me know so that I could share with others as well. So these things do happen. If you've been in the Telegram group, you remember when people were saying it, that they were getting jobs in Germany. So it's something you should check out. All right, check out Germany. It's a very good place, very, very good country to move to. Okay, so this is like a one-stop website to just get jobs. Just a very, very amazing place. So this is Czech Republic. They have so many jobs in Czech as well. This is they have 98,000 job openings advertised here. And even Belgium, I'm even surprised about Belgium that they have these many jobs open. So you can check out these countries. And like I said, I know someone that got a job in Finland as a welder. I know someone that got, Europe is a place where you don't need to like be so highly skilled, like Canada. If you're not highly skilled, nothing for you. You can actually get jobs in occupations that are so unlikely that people are not used to. You can get these visa sponsorship. I don't even mean when you're in the country, like from your country, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, wherever you're watching me from your country, right? You can get a visa sponsorship job in all these trade skills and move abroad. It's happening every day. So you should really look into it. And Europe is the best place to get these sort of jobs. So I just pray that someone can take their mind off Canada and the UK for a bit and explore these other countries. Okay. So this is Belgium at the moment. These are jobs in Belgium. You can see the roles that are here. And yeah, please let me even mention all these jobs here. It is not all of them that are going to fill these positions with with foreign workers, because this job board is for people in the country and those outside. So people in the country are equally applying for these jobs. Okay, so it's not exclusively for foreign workers. So you're competing with people already in the country as well. Okay, so you really need to have a very good CV. Let your CV be better than a CV that someone in the country is going to send, so that they could ignore that person in the country and hire you. Okay, so because naturally, I mean, even if you were the one hiring, if you see someone that has a better CV in the country, will you leave that person to cross 7 seas to go hire someone that is outside? I don't think you're going to do that. So many of these countries, like Estonia is a tech hub, is quickly becoming a tech hub in Europe. So that's another place. If you're into tech, you should check Estonia. Let's see the jobs that are in Estonia. Is this Estonia only? Customer prospector. There is future business leader, service employee, sales negotiator, telephone salesman, customer salesperson. And Estonia even they have like I think I think I've done it before, but I should do a video on Estonia job market. So much is going on. The country has even put up a website for foreign jobs, as in jobs that are looking for that, as in jobs they are looking to fill with foreign workers, right? They even have a website like that. I see them run Google ads for that website. So they really need foreign workers at this time. Luxembourg is another country looking for foreign workers, because these countries have multinational companies that have headquarters in this country. Estonia, Luxembourg, these small countries, you see these multinationals, run there to go have their headquarters and something, open big offices, because for some reason it's cheaper for them to be operating from there than operating in a place like the UK, or somewhere. So that is why there are a lot of job opportunities in those countries. So this website is EURES, EURES. So you can just check it out yourself and explore these countries, these jobs rather. Okay, it's EURES. So eures.europa.eu. That is the link to the website. So you can just check it out. All right, just find your dream job right there. Let me drop it. On the screen. So please ensure your CV is great before you start. Okay. Please, I would like to relocate to Canada or Australia. I really need your. Those countries are hard to move to, like I'm saying, So if you've been trying, it's not working, try something else. So the website is eures.europa.eu. All right, that is it on the screen right now. So that is a website where you get jobs in so many European countries. I listed them earlier in the video. So it's not just one country here. There are so many that you can explore, to move to. And I think it's really amazing. So who wants to move there? You guys keep telling me, show me jobs in Finland, show me jobs in Luxembourg, show me jobs in Netherlands. So this is one video that has taken care of all your needs. All right. But this is not like the only one. There are other job boards out there. And trust me, I'm going to be bringing you all those job boards so you can apply. All right. Let me see. I'm searching for caregiver job. It's difficult. Caregiver job in Europe, those are jobs you likely get when you are already in the country. Caregiver jobs, because of the language requirement. When you're applying for a caregiver job from outside the country, language is going to be a barrier. They're going to ask you to learn the language at a very basic level, like the people that went to Finland as carers, they had to learn the language. They sent them a language pack, they learned the language, and when they passed that, then they moved to Finland to work in care. Because all over the world, care job is a job where you need the language, because obviously, how important the service is, and you're communicating directly with the service users. and you it's not everybody in that country that's going to speak English if their official language is not English. So you have a great chance of having a service user that does not speak English. So how do you communicate with them? So that is why language is always very important when it has to be do with caregiving. Like if you want to go move to the UK as a caregiver, for example, you're going to be required to write IELTS. Everybody must write IELTS if they want to, apply for a work visa to the UK, a care visa to the UK from outside the UK. But if you're already in the UK and you go for a caregiver job, no one is going to ask you for IELTS. So that is how it is. So that is why it may seem difficult for you to get a caregiver job in Europe from outside because of the language requirements. But when you're in the country, it's easier. No one is going to ask you for all of that. So I know someone that got a job seeker visa to Portugal and has gotten a job as a carer in Portugal, and she was not asked for Portuguese language requirements or anything like that because she was already in the country. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys understand me. There are some things you can do better when you're in the country than when you're outside. And caregiver jobs is one of them. So instead of trying to get a caregiver job in these countries from outside, try to work your way into the country and then get those jobs. All right. Like if you were here from the beginning of this video, I talked about someone whose visa I assisted to apply for last month. And the visa, he got his passport back today and it was stamped with his visa. He is going to this country to explore the labor market, right? But he's going on a tourist visa. So he's going to have access to the jobs that he wouldn't ordinarily get when he's outside of the country. So that is why he had to explore going as a tourist, and then when he gets into the country, he will have access to these jobs that ordinarily will not hire him from outside. So you may want to explore something like that. Some of these countries, I've talked about it on the channel, they have job seeker visas that, as the name implies, job seeker. You're a job seeker. So you're coming into the country to seek for a job, right? So you can also explore job seeker visas as well, so that when you're in the country, you can have access to these jobs that you wouldn't ordinarily get when you're outside. And which countries have the job seeker visa? Germany has it. Portugal has it, Sweden has it, and Austria has it as well. These 4 countries, I have videos on my channel about these job seeker visas to these countries. I have them. They're right here. All right. Please do not forget the CV guide that you have. Okay, that's the videos. Yeah, I'm going to put it. I'll put them after now. I'll put them there. Apart from Portugal, are there other countries with hospitality jobs? Yes, Luxembourg has hospitality jobs. Basically all the countries in Schengen, I would say, because these countries are really high on tourism. People, they get tourists a whole lot, and summer is coming, so these jobs are going to be really available. So it's not just Portugal, Italy, France, all of them, just all the Schengen countries. You would definitely find hospitality jobs there for English speakers. All right, so you can explore that. What else? Teaching jobs. Okay, teaching jobs are kind of yeah, you can actually get teaching jobs, but teaching is like a very sensitive occupation, as you would imagine. You're a teacher, and so you may need to like go through getting their licenses, certifications, or whatever it is that teachers get to be able to teach. You would agree with me that not just anyone can get into a classroom and start teaching, especially young people, like children and secondary school, right? So it's a bit tough to get teaching jobs from outside. Okay, like if you want to move to the UK, for example, for teaching, you're not going to get like a direct teaching job like that. In some cases you can, depending on the country you're applying from, but most African countries don't get it directly. One because of even the accent, right? It's going to be hard for you to teach the UK kids in your African accent, one, and some other things like that. So most African countries find it hard to get teaching jobs directly from the UK. The best you could get is teaching assistant, and then from there you work your way into the full teaching, okay? After you've gone through your QTS, that is a qualifying teaching, what do they call it? You know, what UK teachers must have before they are qualified to teach. You also have to get that. So it's the same thing with every country you want to go to. You need to get what the teachers in that country, you know, get to enable them teach. All right. So you kind of want to explore that. So do your research. Any country you're looking at, find out what the license is or certification for teaching in that country and get it, acquire that so that you can teach, or go into the country through another means, then work your way into teaching. All right. Let me see. What about Canada and USA? That will be another video. All right. That'll be another video. I'm searching for caregiver jobs is difficult. Yeah, I've answered this question. I've answered that. I want to join your Telegram group. The link is somewhere. The link is somewhere on my channel. I don't know. The link is there. People get to join. Just check my channel, the About section or somewhere. You're going to see the Telegram link so you can join. I sent you an email, but no response. You need to be patient. You're not the only one sending me an email. So you need to be patient. I'll get to it, okay? I respond to all emails. You just have to wait for your turn. What's the name of the site? Okay, I think you asked this before I dropped it. I've dropped the site already. Yeah, I've dropped that. How do I apply for truck driver in New Zealand? Okay, we're going to talk about that in another video, okay? Truck driving is a big industry on its own, so it just needs its own video. We're going to talk about that. And truck drivers are actually in-demand jobs in many of these countries. Please provide link or email ID for caregiver visa for Luxembourg and New Zealand. You get a job and then you apply for your visa. That's how it works, okay? No one will give you a work visa without a job offer. So you get a job first, then you apply for your visa. And you do that in the immigration website of any country you want to go to. So just search for immigration websites for the countries you've mentioned, Luxembourg and New Zealand. You're going to see all that info. Let me see questions. Questions. Where are they? So you guys are asking about Canada. You must Canada by force. Yeah, we'll talk about Canada in another video, okay? The die-hard Canada fans. I'm going to talk about that. But like I said, you know, if you're trying something and it's not working, just try something else. Try something else. Europe is easier to go to than Canada. All right. Okay, I think we're done. I think I've answered all the questions. I can't really see any question anymore. The rest are just thank you and things like that. Love you all. Please give the video a like. Have you guys liked the video at all? Give the video a like, please. At this point, I don't need to be saying it. You guys know the drill. Please give the video a like. Give the video a like, please. Just support the channel, okay? And also help others. What about pedicure job? Check now. I've dropped the sites and look for it there. All right, just go through it. There are over 4 million jobs on the portal I shared with you guys. So just check for the jobs that are there. I've not crammed the 4 million jobs. Okay. Okay, I think we're done. So let's meet again tomorrow, okay? Let me know which country you're watching from and the country you want to move to so that I could create content for you. Kate, you say you're tired of applying, then stop now. Stop applying if you're tired. Those that successfully traveled, they were not tired. You know, these things are not, you have to keep at it until it works for you. If you're tired, just leave it. Now let others do it. But don't give up. Don't give up. If you give up, it's your loss, actually. Just ask those that have traveled, you know, the things they had to go through. It's not always a walk in the park. It's not everyone that gets it like so easy, you know, based on your situation. You know, there are people that, you know, were lucky to get into an occupation that is in high demand. For such people, it will be easier for them to migrate. And I keep saying it as well. If you find yourself in an occupation that is not in high demand, you can switch occupation, switch careers, move into something else. You know, I've talked about how I know people that, you know, when the whole years, you know, like about 4 years ago or so, when they had the intention to migrate, what did they do? They had to start learning tech skills, because that is one of, like, there's hardly any country that you can move to with your tech skills. So I saw many of my friends getting into tech. You know, at that time I was like, how long will it take them to get this done? But before you know it, in 1 year, 2 years, they're all, you know, they all moved to the countries they wanted to move to. So you can also try something like that. Like today, I saw a Facebook post by one of my friends that did this job. She worked in this industry for 10 good years, and she just resigned from her job last month to begin a career in tech. And I saw that post and I'm like, this girl wants to migrate abroad, you know. And I messaged her and she confirmed that, yes, she's trying to move abroad. So she has to switch careers, because what she's working in, she will never, ever get a job, like a visa sponsorship job, in her current occupation. So she has to go into tech so that she can find her way out. So you can also try something like that, okay? Get skills that are in demand, upgrade your skills, and all of that, just so that you can move abroad. Don't just stay one place and applying for a job as a customer care agent, you know, for 5 years, you're still applying for the same job. No, switch to something that is in demand, okay? All right. I think that's it for today. I've talked a lot. You guys, I need water. So if you're just joining, please just watch the video from the beginning, all right? I've talked about so much already, and this is currently, we are at the end of the video. We're currently at the end of the video, and just watch from the beginning so that you can get all the info that we shared here. So let's meet again tomorrow, okay? I would have said same time, but I don't have like a fixed time I come on. So what you can do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so that whenever I'm live, YouTube sends you a notification and you get to join us, okay? So just do that, hit the subscribe button, and once you subscribe, you're going to see the bell icon beside. You hit that as well. So whenever I'm on, you just get notified and you get to join us, okay? So watch from the beginning if you're just joining, and also drop your comment if you're just joining. And if you're watching after the live stream, you can still drop your comments as well, and I'll be more than happy to answer. So thanks for watching. My name is Jackie, and I'm going to see you in the next one. All right. Love you.